Hey, what's up? It's your boy Astro Jack for Pluto Boy Astrology. And finally, got some time to drop my weekly video for the weekly cosmic forecast, cosmic weather report. Because I've been so fucking busy this week already. There's so much shit going on. I really wanted to put this video out. Like I said, I'm definitely keeping on top of doing my weeklies. Because there's so much going on at the moment cosmically in the sky. I can't get comfortable, man. Cosmically. So, how's everyone coping with Saturn and Pluto going conjunct on the weekends? So, for example, I mentioned it in a couple of the videos as well. I mentioned it in my last week's Astro video too. Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn once every 500 years, so it's a big deal. They come together and they make aspects like squares, oppositions in the sky anyway. And every time they do that, because it is such a rarity, so Saturn will come and meet Pluto in the sky every 37 years, I think it is. So and when it does that, we have like major changes and big breakthroughs and destruction and readjustment of systems and things like that. So for example, we've had like World War One, World War Two with this conjunction. We've had like 9/11. We've had like AIDS epidemic. We've had assassinations under this transit as well. So it's only just started this weekend. It's been building up like for the last sort of couple of years. And it came exact this weekend, 22 degrees, the critical degree. And I know in the UK where I am, we've had the breakdown of a massive system with Prince Harry and his wife Meghan decided to step down from royal family. So Capricorn rules institutions. The royal family is a massive institution and they're stepping down from that. We have a Uranus going direct as well. So Uranus is in Taurus. Taurus is stability. Uranus is like planet of change, of sudden change and departures and shocks. And so that's finally starting to move forward again. And that happened this weekend as well. So we've got loads of shit cracking off. This is going to be around for a while. Uranus is going to be in Taurus for ages, yet it's only just at 3 degrees at the moment. So I'm sure it's taken like 7 or 8 years. And that Saturn and Pluto conjunction is going to be going on for a while as well. It's going to move into Aquarius later on this year and back into Capricorn again. It's going to bounce back into Capricorn again later on in the year as well. So yeah, we've got loads more fuckery to go. Yeah, times are changing. This is the time for change. Pluto's about fucking shit up, destroying shit that's no longer relevant, we no longer need. That's not working for us now, so be prepared for that, whether we like it or not. Pluto's here to help us, push us into transformation. Pluto is all about transformation and regeneration and rising out of the ashes from destruction into our better selves. This is going to be happening for us personally and on a global scale too. Saturn's here to rebuild and restructure. Saturn's likes to teach us lessons, karmic lessons and stuff. But anyways, I'm not getting on about that because we chatted about that in my past video. So look back through. I've tried to timestamp it as best as I can. My timestamps were shit because I edited the video at the start, so I blocked the whole time thing. But I'm going to be better on it. I'm going to be more on it today with the timestamps. And let's get stuck in. I'm going to go side by side as well because there's a few things going on. So I want to backtrack a bit. I think I'm going to do it from I'll start on Monday, so yesterday, and going on for the next few days. And the moon moved into Virgo, so we had a Leo moon all weekend, so we had like a fun party, moon all weekend. And then the moon moved into Virgo, so it's like, the moon's kind of in detriment in Virgo. I don't really like being in Virgo, because it's a cold energy. So yeah, it's fall here, but it's in Virgo. So, so the moon spends like 2.5 days in each sign. So yeah, when the moon goes into Virgo, It's time for us to like, we'll have this energy about us for getting our shit together, for getting more organised and taking better care of our health, taking better care about eating, being more on it with our appointments, with our schedules, be more tidy, for example, wanting to clean up, sort our house out, as in physically sort it out if it's a fucking mess, sort our house out, put it into order, as in putting structures back in again. So that's a lot of the energy going to be out for the next couple of days with the moon in Virgo. Why do I want to say about why am I going on about that still? So when it's there, yeah. So the moon in Virgo is in fall. It doesn't really like being in Virgo because the moon likes to express emotion, feelings, and Virgo is really analytical. Virgo is more to do with the mind. So the next couple of days, we're going to be rationalising a lot more. We're going to be using our head, thinking with our head and not with our heart. We're going to be clear thinking and like having conversations which aren't emotive, maybe. It's going to be making a square to Mars as well. So having that Virgo moon square, making a square to Mars. Mars is the planet of action and anger. Virgo is all about conversation, analytical description. So people can be really cutting next couple of days. People can be saying, thinking without speaking almost, or being almost like quite harsh with how they speak to one another. So just be aware of that and be aware not to be caught up in that as well. And try and balance that Virgo S out but with Pisces energy, which is the opposite sign to Virgo, and balancing that out. It's making it square to Mars and trining Uranus as well. Uranus also lightning bolt information as well. So you might be getting involved with like quick fire, sort of aggressive conversation, and aggressive or angry texts and emails and just and conversation, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is all to do with conversation and communication, as is Uranus. Uranus rules the internet as well, so you might see a lot of like fucking people like spamming almost and like trolling and like just being a bit nasty to one another. Venus is in opposition as well, so we're going to be having this like heart and head type debate as to where it is that we want to be heading and where it is that we want to be feeling, and whether our emotions and our heart are both being nurtured at the same time on that axis. Venus is actually leaving Aquarius as well around that same sort of time. So Venus has been in Aquarius, so it's been free thinking, freedom living, doing whatever the fuck she wants, not giving a fuck about anybody else, just only her. Venus again can be in detriment in Aquarius. Aquarius being like, the free thinking rebellious planet, all about the self. It's hard because even though Aquarius is a humanitarian, and Aquarius is all about a humanitarian, the greater good, the bigger picture, large groups and stuff. It's also not selfish, but like it can be about putting their own needs first. You know what I mean? I think about anybody else as much as they are the humanitarian. Aquarius energy is about doing whatever the fuck they want to do. So Venus is very much like that in Aquarius. It has, so it's going to be moving to 29 degrees on Monday. And I always say, especially for like people who are ruled by Venus and or heavy Venus in their chart, or people like Taurus rising, Libra rising, or heavy Venusian energy, or Venus aspects, that whenever it's at 29 degrees and moving into 0 degrees, it always leaves like a blessing of some sort wherever house it's in. So, for example, like if it moves from 4th to 5th, it can bless you with something in your house or home, with a gift or something, or even like you might start thinking about moving, or a new house will present itself, or you might even buy something nice and neat for your home. For example, like it left my 5th house and went into my 6th on Tuesday, which is today. And it blessed because my 6th house to do the work house, and I had like a new work opportunity come up for me today. and Venus is making a sextile to Uranus. So a sextile to Uranus, the planet of sharp change, the planet of sudden comings and goings, and lightning bolt information. In my 6th house of work, Venus being the gifts, and value, money and beauty, I actually had a really good opportunity come up for me today. So, and I always find that when it changes the house, that it gives you like a blessing or a lesson or something. So yeah, so Venus moves into Pisces. I've got a sextile to Uranus, so sudden gains of money with this. When it makes so, even though it's left Aquarius, still in that Aquarian energy zone because it's 0 degrees or whatever, it's making a sextile to Aquarius ruler Uranus, so it can still have this liking weird shit, or being attracted to like non-conformist things, or being attracted to things or people, situations, or music, or clothes that you wouldn't normally do, because it's making that sextile. It's also making a square to Mars as well. So when Venus makes a square to Mars, it's like sexual attraction. So with that Uranus energy in the air as well, Venus is moving to Pisces. Pisces is like, so Venus is exalted in Pisces. Let me just back up a bit. Venus is exalted in Pisces. So when a planet's exalted, it's a fancy way of saying the planet works to its strongest ability, its best ability in Pisces, because Pisces is a water sign ruled by emotion, whereas Aquarius is ruled by the mind, and Venus likes to be ruled with the heart and emotion, and Pisces is all about that. So yeah, when Venus makes a square to Mars while she's in Pisces, we can have sudden love affairs, love attractions, love at first sight, sexual attractions, passion. Whether you're single, this is a really good energy to meet new people. If you're within a relationship, it's like your the sparks reignited and you just get on better as well. Also, because it is a square though, and it is Mars is a planet of anger and aggression. Yes, it can make people get on better, but Mars is about passion, so that can go both ways as well. So you can be causing a bit of friction too, but we can make up sex as well, because Venus is in Pisces with that square. You can be doing some more makeup sex as well if you are falling out. So yeah, so with that square to Mars, it's at 7 degrees at Mars at the moment as well, so it's quite a loose square at the moment, but it will be getting tighter as it moves through the sign. Relationships can be put to the test with confrontation and arguing as well, so just be aware of that. And that's happening on like Monday to Tuesday. I'm on UK time, so this is like Monday night, Tuesday, all Monday, Tuesday, and then all through Tuesday, and then Tuesday evening it finally moves and starts making these aspects. So I'm just going to go through the signs as to, because Venus is exalted, working at its best capabilities in Pisces. So when it's in Pisces, it exudes love, romance, feelings. We're really in tune with our feelings, we're feeling more romantic. I know, I was fucking driving around listening to fucking love songs, crying my eyes out for no fucking reason. And I'm a fucking Aquarius Libra, so I'm Capricorn Moon, we don't cry. However, with that Venus, because I'm really heavily ruled by Venus because I'm Libra rising. Venus in Pisces can have you like that, you can get you out like that, man. It can have you in your feelings. So you listen to romantic music, you listen to slow jams, listen to love songs, send playlists to your boo, sending cute songs and love notes to each other. And also, this is going to make us more humanitarian towards each other as well. And Venus is in Pisces, it's going to make us loving towards one another, more compassionate towards mankind. It can give you rose-tinted glasses and see the best in everybody as well, which is always an amazing thing. Because Venus in Pisces can easily have the wool pulled over their eyes. They can easily be fooled and tricked, and because they ignore the red flags. Venus in Pisces, or Pisces in general, like to see the best in everything, and they kind of ignore what they don't want to see, because they want to see their boo as like the best things in sliced bread. Yeah, you'll be more, and also with Venus being in Pisces, you'll be more forgiving towards one another, and understanding, compassionate, and be more kind. But so this is also a great time for practicing spirituality, because Pisces is a very spiritual sign, and it's brilliant for practicing spirituality, connecting to spirit, connecting to the other real, to other realms, outer dimensions, to practice tarot, meditation, getting in tune with the cosmos, and doing your affirmations, and doing your vision boards and gratitude, and using your angel cards, and connecting to your angels, and connecting to your spirit guides. And all connecting to whatever faith you believe in. It's a really good time to connect with that. It's fantastic for artists. Venus and Pisces are creative signs. It's brilliant for dancers, brilliant for artists, painters, for poets, for writing, for anything to do with creative work. This is the time to enhance, to harness that energy. Your intuition is going to be on a high as well now, because I think this is going to be until the 7th of February. We've got this until. So intuition is going to be on a high. Listen to your inner voice, listen to your gut, listen to your thoughts, listen to your feelings, you know, listen to your inner voice. Like I was saying before, with this aspect, it's a brilliant time for love at first sight. I've had this myself recently. It's a brilliant for love at first sight. Just be mindful, shall I say, that anything started now may or not last while Pisces, Venus, rose tinted glasses are on. If it does, brilliant. If it doesn't, just be aware. Like once Venus moves into Aries in Feb, the rose tinted glasses will definitely be off, and you'll be seeing your boo for exactly what they fucking are. Okay, so the most affected signs will be Venus rule signs like Taurus and Libra, water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces obviously, and the mutable signs, Gemini and Sagittarius, are really affected by this as well. Yeah, so we'll have this like tendency to really idealise things and situations, not seeing what they really are, so just be aware of that. And these people, like, if you have this new chart nicely, these people just fall in love with the idea of being in love. They just fall in love with anybody, and just for the sake of being, just so they can feel the feeling of being in love. You know what I mean? Venus and Pisces isn't the best person for commitment, because they're in love with everything and everyone. These people can be master manipulators as well, whether they realise it or not. So just be aware of that. And they can easily be taken advantage of as well. Sometimes they can take advantage of others too. I wanted to go into the signs as well as to the houses, sorry, as to what rising sign you are. So if you know your rising sign, brilliant. You need to know your time of birth for that. If you know it, send it to me and I'll let you know. Or I'll put a link in the description. Use Astro.com. They tell you your rising sign for you if you put your time of birth in. Okay, so I'm going to go through the houses as to where Venus is going to be bringing you blessings. So if you are a Pisces, how should I do it? Should I do it through houses, or should I do it through? Do you know, I'll start through with Pisces and work my way around. Why not? And so Venus in Pisces, if you're a Pisces rising moon or sun, this is going to be your first house. Your first house is all to do with the self, the way you look, the mask that you wear, your body. So you're going to be feeling hella better about yourself. You're going to be feeling swagged off. You're going to be wanting to buy nice shit for yourself, like clothes, beauty products, new makeup, new perfume. Wanting to look in your best. You're going to be feeling your best. You're going to want to be... This is a great time for doing cosmetic procedures, like, you know, topping up on your Botox maybe. That's where you're inclined. I'm just at the time so I can put these in later. And this is a great time to splurge on cosmetics, new beauty regimes. You're just going to be feeling nice, you're just going to be feeling good, and when you come into contact with people, they're going to be thinking that you look like 10 out of 10 as well. So it's brilliant for that. Venus in your first house is fantastic for making you feel better inside and out, making you more positive about yourself and your body confidence also. I'm just trying to think about. No, I always want to say about excessive Venus as well. Sometimes it can be a bit excessive when it comes to spending habits too. Just be aware of that. It's more second house really, but when we're talking about beauty and beautifying ourselves, we spend money, don't we? So just be careful not to be too OTT with that. And so, if you are Aquarius rising, Aquarius rising, moon or sun, you are going to be having this transit in your second house of finances and money, which is brilliant. So Venus is going to be blessing your house of finances, so money should be coming to you easily. Money making ideas and ways to make money will be coming to you easily. You're gonna be wanting to spend more, buy nice shit for yourself. Second house is things that we value and things that we purchase as well. So you're gonna be wanting to spend. So just be aware of that. As long as you've got the funds to do it, good. You might have money come out of nowhere as well. People, you might be making more money as well at work, or promotion, get like a promotion or something, or more money in your wages with being your second house as well. Also, second house people's a voice, so like you be talking, people listening to you, standing up as well. You know, people will be like finessed by what you have to say as well. So that's a really good aspect to have. Being in second house rules what you put in your mouth as well. I'm not just talking like dick or whatever. I'm on about like food and stuff. So just be wary. Like Venus likes to drink, she likes to eat, she likes to like eat the nice finer things, the best champagne. That's Venus energy. So you might want to be being a bit bougie on that sense as well. Also, it doesn't make it on a game like how Jupiter does, but just if you are trying to watch your figure this time of year, Venus in second house is not good for that. So just be mindful about what you're putting in your mouth when you got Venus in second house. And so if you are Capricorn, you have this in your third house. So this is going to be in your third house of communication, of siblings. So this is going to be fantastic for you if you work in sales, to be making those sales. If you have any sort of job to do with communications, everyone's going to be listening to you. Everything that you say is going to be sounding harmonious and beautiful. If you work in media, your promotions are going to be fantastic. Your social media accounts are going to be going through the roof. People are going to warm to and like what you have to say, what you have to sell, and what you have to offer. And relationships with your siblings, your cousins, your friends are going to be going more smoothly. Venus is about partying and socialising as well, so you're going to want to get together with your friends more, with your siblings, with your cousins, and just your day-to-day stuff, your day-to-day stuff and your journeys and your vehicles and everything like that. It's going to be running more smoothly, more better, more comfortably for you in the third house. And travel, because this third house is short distance travel, so you might be travelling to like beautiful places, or we're going to art galleries, more museums, going to restaurants. I know fifth house is like restaurants and stuff, but Venus is to do with food and drink and what we put in our mouth. And in the third house, short distance travel, you might be travelling to those sort of places as well. With your friends, with your siblings, because third house rules friends, siblings, cousins also. If you think about changing a car, you might be beautifying your car, or or maybe just fucking cleaning your car if you left it for ages. Because being an Aquarius, you can fuck cleaning my car. Whereas now in Pisces, you're like making more of an effort with it as well. So yeah, so if you're if you're Sagittarius, this is going to be in your fourth house. So your fourth house is your home, so you're going to want to spend more time at home. You're going to be wanting your creature comforts, your best slippers, your bathrobe, doing face masks at home, Netflix and chilling with your boo, inviting your friends over, cooking nicest food. You're going to want to buy nice shit for your house, just be more comfortable at home, tidying your house more, making your house more beautiful. You're going to be wanting to be more intimate at home as well, so whether that be inviting your spouse over, or your boyfriend, or partner, girlfriend, or whatever. And also, you'll have your beautifying your house. You might be wanting to buy like nice shit for your house, like new soft furnishings, paintings, giving it a paint, changing the decor, that sort of energy when it comes to being in the fourth house. You're just going to be spending more time and being more beautiful at home, which be more comfortable at home as well with that fourth house energy. Also fourth house rules the parents. So better relations with your parents and grandparents as well in that fourth house as well. So yeah, if you are Scorpio, rising, moon or sun, this is going to be in your 5th house. 5th house is to do with sex. So Venus in your 5th house is great for sex. Whether that be with your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your long-term partner. 5th house was dating as well, so if you get more, this is a great time to go on more dates, be last date, asking out other people, going to 5th house is to do restaurants, going out to restaurants, being seen in the best places is 5th house. Dating obviously is a fantastic time for that. We've been in your 5th house, Scorpio. Also, this is to do with your hobbies and creativity as well. So, Venus is all to do with creativity and hobbies also. So, having that in the 5th house is going to be blowing up your creativity, talents, using skills that you maybe haven't used for a while, or it's a great time if you're that way inclined to go dancing, to be painting, to be doing creative work, artistic writing, poetry, that sort of shit. If you are Libra, this is in your 6th house. So your day-to-day shit is going to be like just smoother. Like your schedule's going to be running smoother. Your health is going to be better. Your 6th house is health. You're going to be wanting to probably eat more sweet stuff though with 6th house, Venus. So be aware of that. Your sugar levels and things. Your day-to-day stuff's going to be running better, your work life's going to be running more smoothly, Venus is going to bring you blessings and abundance through your work life as well, so whether that be new job opportunities, within the workplace, new job opportunities, getting on better with people at work, the people that you work with, your boss, that sort of stuff. 6th house rules all that. This also rules like pets and people that you employ as well, so if you have people that you employ, they'll be just working better with you and for you, and better relations with those, and you're going to be more loving towards your pets if you have them. You might even get a pet with Venus being in your 6th house as well, because Venus for shopping also too. So you might be spending your days shopping more. Simple as that. And Virgo, this is your 7th house. This is your house of relationships. So you're going to be blessed with your relationships. Relationships are going to be running more smoothly with Venus being there. If you're not in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, let's say you're more harmonious towards one another, more compassionate, more loving, more forgiving in your relationships also, whether that be love, business, friendship, etc. If you're not in a relationship, this would be a great time to meet somebody new. Like I said to you before, if you listen to the intro, meeting somebody new, Venus is bringing you blessings like that as well. And also if you've been dating somebody and you want to take it to that next level of like commitment, like going, I don't know, like the old like going steady, or going exclusive, or not chatting to anybody else on Instagram, or deleting all your side chicks, etc. Venus in 7th house is fantastic for that, Virgo. And then Leo, this is your 8th house. So 8th house people is to do with sex as well, and other people's money, and the occult, and tarot, mysticism, etc. So Leo, this is a great time for sex. You're going to be getting the D, you're going to be getting, do they call it the D? It's not the D, I don't know, like, you're going to be like getting down, getting jiggy with your boo, with your Netflix and chill buddies, with your side piece, with your main piece, whatever. This is great for that. Also, if you're involved with other people's money, like I don't know if you're self-employed and people you take money from other people to fund you for your career, like I don't know, like a personal trainer or something, for example, or like you're a self-employed accountant or something. Anything where you're in business where people pay you. If you're a dance teacher, for example, people pay to come to your classes, that sort of thing, or anything like that, where money is exchanged for your time, skill, services. You're going to be getting more of that. It's going to be running smoothly, but Venus brings blessings and money towards them to you for that. Like I said to you before, brilliant for sex, brilliant for sexual healing. Anything to do with like contracts, law, money owed to you, debt, etc. That's all going to be running more smoothly, harmoniously. On the flip side, with it being the 8th house as well and being running money and stuff, be careful not to ignore your responsibilities when it comes to any money that you are owing. Make sure you pay your bills on time. That's my little advice to you there. Okay, so Cancer, 9th house. This is going to be, Cancer rising, moon, sun. This is in your 9th house. So this is all to do with higher education, learning, long distance travel. So thinking of going like a long distance travel, like a long haul flight or something like that. Venus is bringing you blessings to go for it. You might book a holiday. You might be traveling for work, long distance. You might be going to higher education. This is brilliant for studying philosophy, religion, higher learning. This is fantastic for all that. Venus is blessing you. It's good. If you're in a uni course, for example, or you do a dissertation or something, it's going to be running more smoothly, more harmoniously for you. If you're a teacher, this is brilliant for you. This is going to be brilliant for you because people are going to be listening to you better and understanding what you have to say and listening to you with compassion, and your voice and your words will come out beautifully, and people will just resonate with what you have to say, whether that be in a physical level or a spiritual level. If you're into spirituality, you teach spirituality, etc., etc. Okay, so if you're Gemini rising, this is going to be in your 10th house of career. So, you're going to be blessed at work with your people that you work with. So, like, your boss will be like, you'll be getting better relations with them. You might have a promotion at work. You might actually go for another job and get it. This is also career advancement, your public persona. People are just going to be like kissing your ass and loving you because Venus in Pisces, that exaltation. People are just more forgiving and empathetic, and they're just resonating with one another, and they're just whatever you have to say, do, present. Your job is going to be going more smoothly, and people are just going to be like loving you off, just thinking you're amazing. Venus being in Pisces, on that exaltation point, because people just have that understanding and oneness for one another. It's also you can also meet someone at work as well, because Venus is obviously with love and romance. You may even meet somebody at work who you might fall in love with. Just being careful with Venus being in Pisces with those rose-tinted glasses. Also the same for job opportunities as well. Make sure you read all the finer details. Make sure it is something sold to you as the dream. Make sure it is the dream before you sign anything. You know what I'm saying? That Venus in Pisces, where you can be a bit rose-tinted glasses. Also, 10th house rules parents also, so better relations with your parents, getting on with those better, be more harmonious relationship with parental figures in your life as well. And if you are a Taurus rising sun or moon, this is going to be in your 11th house of goals, of friendship circles, of groups as well. So your long-term goals and plans are going to be coming into fruition. If you're thinking about long-term goals and plans, use this Venus Pisces energy to tune into your inner sense, your sixth sense, your inner voice, and visualize where it is you want to be in like 5 years time, 10 years time, 12 months time, wherever it is. Visualize, manifest, do vision boards, express gratitude, do law of attraction rituals, do your mantras and stuff. This is a brilliant time to practice meditation through the 11th house to manifest the gains and desires that you want to achieve. This is also to do with friendship circles as well. So you're going to want to be socialising more with friendship circles, meeting new friends, attracting new friends, getting on harmoniously with your own friendship circle as well, with the 11th house. And you might be joining new groups, going to a new yoga class, meeting people there, joining new societies, that 11th house with Venus being there, attracting your like-minded soul, your soul group as well, with that Venus in Pisces. And if you are Aries, Aries sun, moon and rising, this is going to be your 12th house, your hidden house, so your subconscious, the hidden house. So you're going to be feeling internally just better. Venus in the 12th house. Venus loves to be in the 12th house. She's exalted in the 12th house. Venus is in Pisces. Pisces rules the 12th house as well. It's a fantastic time to practice in spirituality, meditation, time alone, time in your bedroom, doing jiggy stuff with your partner. Venus in the 12th. It's a great time to practice creativity. Watching movies is the 12th house, spending time in water, in spa days, hotels, with your partner, with a boo, with your friend, or even just getting away on your own to chill. Your inner mind is going to be feeling more beautiful, more creative, and you'll be able to express yourself a lot more easier as well with that 12th house Venus. So yeah. So guys, that's all you sign by sign for Venus. And then what else is going on? I'm just trying to think what else is going on. Oh yes, the moon is going to be opposing Neptune as well, making a trine to the sun. So when it's opposing Neptune, it's a fantastic time for creativity, fantastic time for using the powers of Venus. The moon is going to be highlighting our spirituality, what it is that we need, what it is that we want. Tuning into higher forces, using tarot, using spirituality, having a reading with a psychic, for example, looking into your birth chart, that sort of energy, especially with the sun trine as well. It's going to be wanting us to focus on our spiritual needs as well as our physical needs. And then on midweek, the moon moves into Libra. So when it moves into Libra, this is heavy Venus energy. We're just going to be more chill, and we're going to be like more wanting to get on with it, wanting to get into relationships, wanting to see our friends, wanting to look good, wanting to nurture ourselves and look pretty as fuck. Spending time on our appearance a bit more. We're not going to be wanting to argue or fight with Venus, with the moon being in Libra. Our feelings and emotions are going to be very rational. We're going to be like seeing both points of view. So we're not going to. So we're going to just be getting on. This week the theme is just to be getting on better with one another and healing wounds and putting arguments to one side and just being there for one another and supporting one another with that Venus in Pisces and that moon in Libra. And then later on the 16th, Mercury is going to be moving into Aquarius, where it's also exalted. So we've got two planets in exaltation here. Like I said to you before, exaltation is when a planet's working to its best. I'll do sign by sign in my next video, or this video is going to be like hella long, for where Mercury is in your chart. So Mercury in Aquarius is fantastic because it makes us sharp-minded, it makes us clear of thought, it makes us speak with clarity, it can make you almost genius, because Mercury in Aquarius, people like think they know it all, and they generally do know it all, and they know a lot, and like to speak, and they just seem to know loads of shit. I have Mercury in Aquarius as well, so I sometimes think I do know it all sometimes too, and I try not to come across that way, but sometimes it's hard because Aquarius people do know loads of stuff, man. So we don't try and be know-it-alls, we just do know loads of shit, because we just carry, so Aquarius is ruled by Saturn's karma, so we carry loads of information, past lives, we just know. So that's where that comes from. So yeah, Mercury in Aquarius can make us communicate better with one another. Our team with that moon in Libra. Communication is going to be fantastic between people. We're going to be speaking for what we want. We're going to be. I think Mercury in Aquarius is fucking hilarious as well. People are just going to be funny as fuck, cracking jokes, just being more witty, be quite dry sense of humour, being really funny. People are probably going to be doing more memes online, that sort of shit. Yeah, Uranus is also good. So Uranus is direct. Jupiter's going to be becoming visible as well. So it becomes visible next week on the 22nd, my birthday, officially. But we're leading up to this Jupiter visibility, where it's been hidden in the sun's rays, and now it's moving away. It's going to be blessing our asses as well. So I'll be doing a Jupiter video as to where it's going to be blessing us, as to what part of our horoscope and our birth chart where it's going to be giving us blessings. So we're starting to feel more positive. Good luck's going to be flooding in more, and things are going to be slightly easing up. I mean, we've still got Saturn and Pluto. We're not out of the clear just yet. But Jupiter going visible, things are going to be, and Uranus being direct as well, so we'll be getting like opportunities that are arising for us now, where we can bring our goals into fruition slowly and surely, and our dreams becoming more viable with Jupiter becoming visible. And later on in the week, on the 19th, the moon's going to move into Scorpio, and it's going to make an opposition to Uranus, where the moon is like, it doesn't really like, the moon's like shit in Scorpio, because Scorpio's like, Scorpio feels everything anyway, so the Scorpio moon can make us like obsessive, it can make us really overthink, think deep about shit, it can make us like really be in our feelings. Scorpio means like undercover shit. People have this in their birth chart natally, they're really hypnotic, and people can become like hypnotised by them, obsessed by them, and just have this like aura about them. Like Chris Brown has it, Beyonce has it, for example. People can just be like drawn to them and magnetised to them as well with the Scorpio moon. So be aware that we're going to have that magnetic energy where we're going to be like obsessing over things, people, situations, our feelings. We're going to get ideas in our heads and probably like overthinking and things like that. It's going to make an opposition to Uranus as well. So when we're getting like situations pop up, maybe testing our sanity, testing our like, why did he say that? What did she say that? What does she mean by that? What do you mean by that? Or why are you feeling this way? Or if conversations are coming up with Mercury going exaltation, the moon in Scorpio is going to be like trying to hide like bits of ourselves to one another, and not fully revealing ourselves to one another as well. So just be aware of that. Be aware of people withholding information from you, or you trying to be withholding your information from others as well. Scorpio moon can have us like going into hiding as well a bit, like just wanting to be like alone on ourselves, sort of shit. So you're making a trine to Venus though. So with that trine to Venus, like it could literally mean that we're gonna be like vampires, like preying on our victims and our lovers, and just wanting to like whisk them away and have them to ourselves on our own, and like just hiding in our homes and just doing like naughty weekend away sort of thing, or just spending hours just like staring into each other's eyes, doing like poetry and fucking listening to slow jams, just making out for hours and hours and hours on end, and just like devouring each other. It's mad, passionate Scorpio energy. So yeah, I've just like got to skim through because it's getting late now, and I want to get this video out. Those are the main things that are going on. I want to do another video next week looking at the aspects with Mercury and Jupiter going visible. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want a reading with me, check out my Instagram. It's Astrology. Slide into my DMs and we can sort out a reading. And I'll see you in the next video.